So Lil Uzi Vert has recently dropped his new album, that being Eternal Take 2, and if y'all haven't been living under a rock, y'all should know that this album wasn't greatly received after the amazing rollout that this album did have, and after how amazing the first Eternal Take album was. But since the album has dropped, many fans have been wondering what is next for Lil Uzi Vert's career, and as Uzi was supposed to drop Love Is Rage 3 at one point. But let's take a look at this new album, Eternal Take 2 from Uzi, and what we as fans can expect next for his career. And now first thing first, looking at Uzi's album Eternal Take 2, I'm not gonna lie to you, man, it is not that bad. I remember on freaking Friday morning, man, as soon as the album dropped, I checked Twitter and I saw nothing but hate. Fans calling Uzi wash, calling him trash, calling him this, calling him that. But since then, the album has seemed to grow on many people. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man, this shit was fire since the start, bro. And there were definitely a few tracks and where I was like, yeah, Uzi's definitely geeked out of his mind on fucking Galaxy Gas. But I feel like Uzi being on Galaxy Gas kind of makes the songs good in a way. And like, for example, songs like Meteor Man and Pars to Mars, I could tell Uzi was not sober while making those songs, but it gives Uzi that deep voice which he has used in prior albums like Love Is Rage 2, for example, on songs like Diamonds on My Wrist. And the Galaxy Gas low-key brings a whole new version of Uzi. And the album also has its fair share of melodic chill Uzi and like songs like Coincided, You Really Think You're All That, baby. Yo, that shit is so fire, bro.
Stop it. Get some help.
Definitely one of the most beautiful Uzi songs that I have heard in a minute. My personal favorite on the album right now has honestly got to be The Rush featuring Big Time Rush, which I actually was expecting a actual Big Time Rush feature, like a rock type of song, but nah, this ain't no Pink Tape. Honestly, I feel like overall fans' expectations for this album were like way too high. Like, hey, we gotta remember Pink Tape dropped just over a year ago, so we probably didn't start working on this album till like a few months ago, because he actually was teasing multiple projects after dropping Pink Tape like Butter 16, which I need. And of course we can't forget about Love Is Rage 3, man, come on now, bro. And where in comparison to the first Eternal Take album, that shit took him like 2 or 3 years to like drop, bro, and that shit was absolutely fucking fire. And a lot of fans do say that Eternal Take 2 is rushed, and it feels like Uzi made the album in like 5 hours. As soon as I heard that Uzi was dropping Eternal Take 2, I was like, yo, Uzi is fucking not dropping this shit till like 2 more years, bro. But did the album live up to my expectations? Low-key, yeah. I feel like Uzi kind of combined his new sound with the fucking Galaxy Gas, and some songs on this album low-key brought me back to the old 2017-2018 Uzi vibes, bro. But overall, this album gotta be my personal favorite album that actually did drop this year, man. Definitely a lot of highlights on this album, and it is performing pretty well, debuting at 21 million streams first day. And also Uzi got bundles with this album, which is basically a cheat code for artists to make easy sales. So I could definitely see this album sell well above 100k, definitely similar sales to Pink Tape for sure. But now looking at what's next for Uzi's career, and well, recently Uzi has archived his Instagram and did change his profile picture, and honestly, bro, I'm low-key expecting some sort of Eternal Take 2 Deluxe. But this Eternal Take 2 Deluxe have insane growth that the fans want, because a lot of fans, when listening to this album, complain about the song selection that Uzi did have. Uzi dropping a deluxe of songs that fans actually want would low-key be kind of insane, and maybe dropping the deluxe a week after, like what Uzi did with the first Eternal Take album. But after this whole Eternal Take 2 era that Uzi is currently in, I could expect some sort of tour and then Uzi to disappear off the face of the earth and then come back in 2028 dropping Love Is Rage 3 in 2028, bruh. And then retiring and having 1629, the collab tape with Cardi, being the perfect send-off to Uzi's retirement. I'm just playing. But if Uzi is still dropping Love Is Rage 3, I expect Uzi to honestly lock in and make timeless music, and hopefully be sober while making this freaking album, because I know Uzi is capable of making amazing things when it comes to fucking making music, bro. But hopefully we do see a EA2 Deluxe or something. It's been your boy, I'm Chan, love y'all, we out.